Hello, my name is Nate. Welcome to my Fluid Art channel. In my last video, I did a Nautilus pour using just black and white, so monochrome, and I absolutely love how it turned out. But it did dry very dark. A lot of the white disappeared, and I have a couple of theories about that. I did use kind of a dark gray metallic base coat, and I used mix pour as my pouring medium. So I think one of the great things about mix pour is it adds transparency, but I think that it made that white so transparent that it kind of disappeared when it blended with the black and the dark base coat. So I'm gonna change a couple of things. We're gonna try this again. I do love that last one, but I want something with a little more definition and a little more contrast. So again, I have Amsterdam Lamp Black and Amsterdam Titanium White. I have my split cup from Mixed Media Girl. This split cup holds 20 ounces. This canvas is a 20 by 20. I only need 16 ounces of paint. And another thing I'm going to do differently this time is I'm intentionally going to use less paint than I need to cover the whole canvas because I want some negative space. So I'm going to use Amsterdam Titanium White. Same mix as this, but thinned down just a little bit so as my base coat. And I think those three things may solve the issue of the transparency and it drying so dark. So I will go ahead and get started with layering my split cup. Again, I'm just gonna fill these up halfway, or at least try to remember to only go halfway. I could stagger this black, white, but I am going to put the white and the black completely separate. So both chambers here white and both chambers here black. And I think that is exactly, that's super close, if not exact. There we go. It is important in your split cup to get the levels even so it comes out evenly. We'll do black in this chamber and this one as well. Yep, that looks good. So let me show you my consistency now that I've used most of the paint. So this pouring medium is not mix pour. This is my custom mix of Floetrol, PVA glue, and gloss varnish. I hope you can see that inside the cup. I'm not sure that you can, but it is thick enough that it leaves a mound on a mound. This is as thick as I can get it. I mixed this pouring medium, 3 parts pouring medium to 1 part paint. And then for the base coat, I thinned it down just a little bit so that my paints will slide easier. So now that we have our cup ready to go, we're going to put down our base coat. We'll start just by pouring some in the center, and we'll spin that out. Okay, so now we're going to find our center by dipping a string from corner to corner. It shows me exactly where the center is. Take my dish strainer now and put it exactly. I've removed the center spike. A couple of people will ask me how I did that. It's plastic, so I just literally moved it back and forth in a couple of directions and eventually it just popped off. So that was a nice little, give it a test to make sure we're as close to the center as possible. I want to move it just a little bit. How's that? Yeah, that's better. Okay, there we go. So now we're ready to pour. take our split cup and we're gonna make we're gonna do a ring pour here in the center. And what happens inside the strainer is what happens as it comes out. So I'm gonna try really hard to keep a perfect little spiral happening in here. The spiral will be created because I'm pouring here and turning very slowly on the canvas also. It's easier than you think. I've had so many people tell me, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. But I promise you, you can do this. I believe in you. So we're gonna do a ring pour right here in the center.
Told me that it wasn't right. I knew it first that time, and even if I was blind, and all those possibilities really knocked me off my feet, surrounding all my dreams. Strong, I'll carry on with the fire that's left in me. You lifted me higher in my heartbeat, taking the fire out in me. You're taking me higher, 'cause you are the fire that's left in me. That's left in me. Strong, I'll carry on with the fire that's left in me. You lifted me higher in my heartbeat, taking the fire out in me. You're taking me higher, 'cause you are the fire that's left in me. That's left in me.
So here's a close-up of the Monochrome Nautilus Pour redo. I really am very happy. This is what I had intended to make the first time. I like the other one also, but this one has a lot more contrast. And I love this motion. This is a much more obviously a Nautilus shape. And I think the details in it are just stunning. So I turned the canvas a little bit slower this time. So there aren't as many spirals coming out. But I like that look. All of the little air bubbles have popped to create these cells which break up the big sections of black and of white. And yeah, I even like how it kind of scalloped on the edges as it spun out. Oh, sorry, I'm probably going a little fast there. And there is some gray, which is great. I love that. And these lines in here towards the center, so beautiful. Yeah, again, very happy with this. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. It's like zebra striped up on that end. I did end up spending this out a little more than I thought, but I'm glad that I was able to keep the white negative space, at least on the corners. Boy, it sure does spread out when you spin it. But it's got that 3D look. I really love this. I think it's beautiful. I hope you like it too. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and stay tuned for dry results. So here we have the close-up of my second Monochrome Nautilus Pour. I'm super happy with this one too. I love that there's definitely white and there's definitely black. There is obviously some blending, but I love the definition of the colors. It's really beautiful. I love all of the wavy lines coming out. I love the little white specks throughout the black, so it breaks that up a bit. I love this blending in here. Wow, so pretty. I love these little stripes on the ends of these here. I'm glad that I was able to keep some negative space, and you can see that those corners dried really well. I was a little worried about that when I was spinning it out, but it turned out perfectly. Center looks great also. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the difference between mix pour, which is what I used for my first one, and this is, you know, Floetrol, PVA glue, and gloss varnish as my pouring medium. So it definitely made a difference. And I love them both. So if you want to know what the other one looked like, I will link that video here. But give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and give me a subscribe if you'd like to see more, and come back and see me sometime.